On the north of river Ganga was situated a great kingdom of Kausal in the present-day Uttar Pradesh. River Sharayu ran through the kingdom, making it fertile. Its capital city was Ayodhya, built by Manu, the greatest leader of Solar dynasty and the first ruler of mankind. After Manu, Suryavansha or the Solar dynasty lineage witnessed some of the greatest kings such as Harishchandra, Sagar, Asmanjan, Anshuman, Bhagirath, Dilip, Raghu, Aja, and Dashrath. King Dashrath ruled the kingdom from the capital city of Ayodhya, surrounded by the best ministers with Sumanta as a chief counselor and guided by the royal priests such as Vasishtha. King Dashrath's splendor shone as the rising sun. In the midst of all this prosperity, Dashrath remained sad as he had no heir. His grief was not hidden from his council of ministers. One day, Sumanta suggested to the king, Maharaj, why don't you perform a Putra Kameshti Yajna? Sumanta further added that sage Rishyashringa should be invited to perform the yajna, to which Dashrath agreed. Soon the preparations for the yajna began. The yajna was a grand affair with invitees being the great kings of neighboring kingdoms. Sage Rishyashringa began the yajna by lighting the holy fire, and soon the entire place resounded with the chanting of sacred Vedic mantras. Meanwhile, the gods in the heaven discussed about the growing threat of that time. Together, all the gods went to Lord Brahma, the creator, to complain about Ravan, the king of demons. With the boon granted by the Lord Brahma, Ravan was invincible against Dev, Asur, and Gandharva. With this boon, he planned to overthrow the gods from the heaven too. You must stop him, the gods pleaded to Lord Brahma. Brahma was aware that though Ravan was invincible against Dev, Asur, and Gandharva, but he lacked invincibility against humans. As Lord Brahma pondered over the problem, he looked down and saw Dashrath's yajna in process. At that moment, he decided to ask Lord Vishnu, the preserver of the universe, to be born on earth in human form. Led by Lord Brahma, all the gods requested Lord Vishnu to be born on earth as Dashrath's son to kill Ravan. Vishnu agreed, and at the same moment, the yajna fire started to glow brighter. As the ghee was poured into the fire and flames shot up, a majestic figure appeared from the flames. He was holding a golden bowl. To King Dashrath, the figure said, the Dev are pleased with you. This divine paisam has been sent by them for your wives. Give it to them, and you will be blessed with sons soon. With unbounded joy, Dashrath received the bowl and distributed the paisam amongst three wives, Kausalya, Sumitra, and Kaikai. Kausalya drank half of the paisam. Half of what was remained then drank by the Kaikai, and Sumitra drank half of what remained. In the due course of time, Dashrath was blessed with four sons, Ram of Kausalya, Bharat of Kaikai, and Sumitra gave birth to twins, Lakshman and Shatrughna. Dashrath was glad to see his four sons grow up strong, virtuous, and lovable. Ram was son of Kausalya and Dashrath. He was the seventh avatar of Lord Vishnu, the central figure of the ancient Hindu epic Ramayana. Ram was born on the ninth day of the lunar month Chaitra, a day celebrated across India as Ram Navami. Ram is depicted as a polite, self restrained, virtuous youth, always ready to help others.